Thank the gentleman. Recognize Mr. Rush for 5 minutes.
I want to thank you, Madam Chairman. We know for several Congresses now that massive mega data breaches could and will occur, and we've had the vision to introduce legislation to make these breaches more difficult to perpetuate, and that would make consumers as close as to whole as possible when they piece back together their personal lives and identities. The Data Accountability and Trust Act that I reintroduced in May, along with Congressman Martin and Congressman Schakowsky, is essentially the same bill that was passed out of this committee in December '09 in the 111th Congress as H.R. 2221. That bill passed out of the House on suspension and was then referred to the Senate Commerce Committee. When I became chair of this subcommittee in the 110th Congress, I introduced H.R. 958, which has since been shaped to keep up with online and network technologies and emerging formats for storing consumer data. These technologies and formats improve consumers' lives and make new and exciting business and revenue models viable. But it's been important in our approach to maintain technologically neutral so that we don't pick winners and losers, and also remain cognizant of the unique natures of the business models and realities involving what the bill defines as service providers, information brokers, and fraud databases. And Madam Commissioner, I only have a few minutes, so I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I intend to ask each panel these questions. So if I can get a yes or no answer, that would certainly help me. And if I don't get to ask the question, I have some that I will refer to you in writing for the record. Should commercial entities that do business in interstate commerce be required under federal law to protect individuals' personal information by securing it and protecting it from improper access?
Yes.
And when these entities contract with a third party to maintain that personal data, should they be further required to establish and implement information security policies and procedures?
Yes.
Should the FTC be authorized to prescribe what those policies and procedures ought to be?
Yes.
Should personal information be defined to include an individual's first name or initial and last name or address or phone number in combination with any one or more of the following? An individual's social security number.
I believe that would be too narrow a definition.
I've got a number of them.
Sorry.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
No.
A driver's license number.
No.
A passport number, military number, or similar identification number issued on a government document for verified identity.
No.
A financial account number.
No.
A credit card number.
No.
A debit card number.
No.
Or any security code or password needed to access the account.
No.
Should information brokers be required to submit their data security policies to the FTC?
Yes.
Should information brokers be required to establish procedures that consumers may follow to review and, if necessary, dispute the accuracy of their personal data?
In my view, yes.
Well, thank you very much. You've been very kind and helpful. And with that, Madam Chairman, I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank the gentleman. The chair recognizes Ms.